Hey, welcome back to another episode of Rolling Horizons as I am rejoined by Sleepy, who is feeling a little bit better this week, um,
Yes, hello.
although perhaps still under the namesake. And then we got Tomo, as always, holding down the fort. We got we
Hello.
got Nasu, Armatox will be joining us later, and we still have Lad Gaz. Is
Hello.
always holding down the fort as well. Um, we got an interesting session planned for everybody tonight, so I'm
Nice, yeah.
excited for this business. All right, last we left off, the crew managed to escape from a trailing pirate vessel following them for who knows what reason. Um, they sailed around a little bit, had some important chit chats with some new NPC friends they made, and heard about some treasure on a nearby island. And that is where we will be beginning tonight's adventure. All right.
Yeah.
See it?
So you guys are about 3 miles or so away from this island. It's pretty close, a little bit in the distance. What you doing?
Well, we need to get. Shunzen said there's treasure here, not to say that we'll know where the fucking treasure actually is. We just know it's on. Do we know specific? Is it a group of islands or is it one island?
It is one, like you're in a group of islands, but this island in particular is just one island. Let me actually switch you guys over to it.
Ooh, and God's green earth just died in the background.
Oh, sorry, that's Mr. Sleepy coughing. My bad.
Oh man, all right.
Yeah, he's fine. You're fine, right, babe? Yeah, he's fine.
Alright.
Happy days. Didn't like he was fucking coughing up an intestine or two there.
Mike's too strong, apparently. Damn. Hey, buddy.
Right, so we were looking for. Shunzen, tell us a story of a person who buried the treasure or got abandoned here again.
Well, not much to tell. He was a sailor much like ourselves. Had his own crew. Got marooned when they didn't take a liking to the way he was treating them. Explored the island. Like I said, there was a bit of treasure missing from the lads. They later got blown up by some Bermuda folk, and records didn't match. Looked like he might have snuck off with something. That's really all I know on the subject.
Right, so. Looking at the island, just try to pick a point where we could probably guess. If you were to hide something on an island, where would you hide it, Shunzen?
Me? I don't know. Probably somewhere inland, not near any. Well, I don't know. Maybe near like a small thing I'd recognize later. If it was just in the middle of a field, you'd be digging how many holes? But you don't want anybody else to know. Look, I'm not in the habit of burying treasure. I'm in the habit of spending it.
Right. But you're correct saying that it'd be something. It wouldn't be, if it was me, I wouldn't bury it near the shore. Everyone will see it. I'd go inland and I'd look for something that stands out. So, my suggestion that I put to everyone is that we'll go in, have a wander about, and we'll see if anything sticks out, and we'll look around that area. That is my suggestion.
Alright. where do you want us to make port, or do you want to go around, see different aspects of the island? What's the plan?
Like we could do a wee lap of the island, see where there's a good place to dock. We obviously want to keep the boat somewhat hidden. In case our tail finds us again.
Alrighty. You approach the island closer. You see it's got a bunch of large rock features covered in a lot of forest and greenery. Somewhat similar to the picture that you should all see.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys do a lap around the island. As you make your way around, you notice there's that inland bay, and inside it is a smaller little island on top, like smaller little landmass in the center of that body of water, and you can see a tiny little building on it. You're too far away to make out many features of it, but it does appear to be some kind of structure. Other than that, as you go around the island, just a lot of forest, a lot of greenery. Hard to kind of see through to see any more interesting features.
Well, to me, a house stands out. It's always
Wait, we said a house and what else?
I think the most notable thing he said there was a house. Or
Yep.
a building. I'm calling it a house.
Yeah, you see some kind of structure. You see the main kind of mountainous feature with one that's right next to it. Hard to make out anything in detail without getting closer, and you guys don't really have a telescope to see anything in more detail than that.
Wait, I might have a telescope.
Do you have a telescope?
Let me look. Because I have a whatchamacallit, the thing you get when you're a sailor. The sailor. Let me look my fucking bag before I start talking on my ass. Let me see. Brain. Where do I see my inventory on this stupid thing again? Fuck.
In Foundry? Or are you looking in D&D Beyond?
Oh no, I know how to use D&D Beyond. I can't even find myself.
You should be in the little like.
Oh, there we are. Okay,
there
yeah,
you
I
go.
see it. It's just been a second. I was like, what?
You have navigator's tools, but that does not include a.
Damn, that's what I was looking for. I couldn't remember the name of it. Navigator's tools.
Yeah, that's more like sextant and there's a complicated name I can't remember for, but tools like that where you measure the distance between things and take azimuths, figure out where you are, and that kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Damn. No, I don't have anything then. I'm unprepared. Also, question. Have we actually, DM, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Did we not import our character sheet from D&D Beyond into Foundry? Because my hit points look incorrect, and I don't know what else is incorrect, but I could probably figure it out.
I should have.
Just versus what I currently have in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, let me see.
My spellbook also looks incorrect.
You can re-import.
I know for me that I don't touch D&D Beyond. I only do it in Foundry. So my
Gotcha.
D&D Beyond stuff is probably out of date to sin.
Oh yeah, I've never used Foundry before, so I've always just updated it in D&D Beyond and then asked DM favor to import it because I'm a baby.
You're good. Alright, yeah, let me see about these. No segundo por favor. That should be set. And
Yeah. Let's say that.
yeah, it's gonna be complicated. All right.
Oh no.
Here. That's fine. I just the importer does not work via browser. It has to be done via the app, and I use the app for the camera.
Oh.
So, hold please for technical.
That is a very unusual way to do it.
I've always only ever done it through Foundries because I'm more familiar with Foundry. I know where everything is. D&D Beyond is... It's nice, but it's good if you're doing an in-person game. But I've got all my stuff here, so I've never really felt the need for it.
Beautiful, thank you.
Shouldn't be. I've been doing it all on Foundry as well.
Mhm.
Imagine knowing how to use Foundry. Couldn't be me.
I just do it all manually, so.
All right, and we are back. Oh, look! It's a neat Jolie! Look at that. Look at them swag friggin' emotes and stuff.
Emotes on YouTube? What sorcery?
Oh, what
true,
sorcery
it's
may
true.
this be?
Anik Jolie, absolute PogChamp. Talented vocalist.
We'd love to see it.
Indeed. So shut this down. Yeah, so you are now about quarter mile off the island. What you guys doing?
On the island. I'm gonna go with our dear old friend Grimbald because I do not trust him right now. I'm pissed at him, and I want to use any kind of opportunity to smack his head into something. So I'll just go with him.
Jesus!
Good,
I
good
wouldn't.
to know.
I wouldn't trust Grimbald alone with her, so I would probably follow. I've also, since this is a new area, I'm gonna have Tink out.
You know, if there's a cluster of everyone that's, you know, being active on the adventuring side, clustering together, Liz is kind of gonna wind up magnetizing there as well, just out of curiosity.
Alright, everyone, tactical conga line. Let's go. We'll do a wee dancing jig.
Yeah,
How large is this island? Because we don't have like a way to really measure that here.
Mhm.
yeah, it'd be
Okay,
about
Gusty.
roughly 2 to 3 kilometers in radius.
In American terms, please.
Roughly a
And
mile long.
freedom units.
Thank you. Yes, in freedom units, please.
Should be more like
How many
5
Walmarts is that in?
kilometers.
Yeah.
If it's fucking Walmart, it'd be half a Walmart.
How many McDonald's could you fit
Oh
on this
my
island?
Oh, fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Please and thank
The
you.
abandoned building is a
Oh.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
I just ran out of
Are
fries.
there any oil deposits on the island?
Yeah. How much money can I make from drilling oil on this island?
You could probably make a good number of platinum if you knew that it had oil, or how to drill for it, or that oil of that type was
Existed.
valuable.
Yeah.
Well, give us
Google
enough
doesn't.
time. Give
Google
us enough
doesn't
time,
tell
and the
me.
two artificers will get an oil drill going. As far as
Look,
Well, I mean, you can make you can go a step further actually, and you can to impose some science onto all of you. You technically can get some get the oil out of fish. That's a process they're actually starting to make, where all you're doing is obviously how oil is made is time, heat, and pressure. So by upping the heat and pressure, you can remove the time aspect, and you can essentially just crush fish for oil much faster than how we have it naturally. Sorry, I happen to know a lot about the industry, right?
Interesting. Why do you know a lot about this?
secret
Yeah.
American spy.
No, I happen to know people in the industry. That's why.
Ah.
Lies. You
I'm
are
very
lying.
again. I'm a bank of useless knowledge, right?
That's fair. It's not. I mean, it's useful for someone.
Oh, aye. But it's not useful for me. I work with computers.
That's fair.
well, all of
Exactly,
that
crushing my
said,
hard drive for fucking oil.
Gaz, I believe you were talking to Tomo, or vice versa.
Someone was going to try to smack my fucking head, and I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it
yeah.
was about
I'm
it.
I'm just slowly following him, like keeping my distance, but making sure he knows I'm behind him.
So you guys are investigating the island.
Yes, we're going to go inland and see if we. Well, I want to see what this house is, to be honest with you. That's the noticeable thing I see. The notable thing, pardon me.
Alrighty.
So I think we should go and
So you
who's
guys
home.
get the ship boats all nice settled in the water. Throw down a rope or rope ladder and clamber
I'll just
into it.
walk down the fucking boat.
And then I'm gonna say you guys land right about there.
I feel like I'm not seeing the same thing, probably.
Do you see the red X?
Oh, yes, I do. Okay.
Yeah, that's us.
Bless.
Also, are
Yeah.
we supposed to change screens or not on overlays?
No, this is narrative.
Okay, cool.
We will switch to a different screen when appropriate. Oh,
Tim's got
wait.
his sticky notes
Should
up.
be narrative. Yeah, it is. Alright, so, you guys have landed in the, that little bay there. You pull up on the sand. You hear the screeching of some animals in the distance. Some birds flying about. Other than that, seems pretty quiet. You know, you've got just a little bit of land to cross over and you can get to that inland bay. Alternatively, you could take your rowboat all the way around, bring it over here, and try to go in through this, and just row it straight into the center. Otherwise, you got to carry the boat.
Who's rowing? Because it ain't me, Chief. I'm too fragile.
I assume it's
I'm-
Liz, since she's the most muscly of you all somehow.
Oh,
Except the goblin doing all the
I'm,
rowing.
I'm too pretty to do manual labor. Please and thank you.
Liz will refuse to go all the way around the island. She is an independent goblin. She is not here to be a chauffeur.
She an independent goblin that don't need no man.
And I'll help the rowing, even if I'm a bit of a dog turned at it.
Also, Hades in chat said, "Sleepy, you're amazing, you're beautiful, and you're wonderful. Good luck, everyone."
Oh boy. Thank you, Hades.
Hades, as always, one of the absolute pog champs.
Yes.
Alrighty, so you guys carrying the boat over?
I think
yeah.
it's probably easier to fucking row it than it will be to drag it. That's just kind of my thought on it.
I mean,
I'll help carry it if you lot
how long
want.
would it take? How long each of them will take though?
Like 10 to 20 minutes to carry it, and probably like 30 to 40 to row. Something
well,
like that.
fuck,
Maybe
just
an hour.
carry it.
What are the
Uh,
chances to damage the ship?
Well, you didn't get a super close look at that gap for rowing through it.
Mm.
I'm gonna say, give me a nature check.
Oh fuck! Wait, where's my key? Where's my sheet? Here. Aha, got it. What check?
Nature.
Nature. Ah.
That's probably fine. What's the worst that could
I
happen?
just want to say.
I got a
Just say-
question. You're a druid, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? On that note, take advantage on it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
on serious question. Was like
That does seem
Okay,
like something a druid should know.
0 nature on a druid.
Well, I'm going to take the
This
first
seems weird.
one since you already rolled, but your first one was a 17. So, with a 17, you know that water flowing in and out of small spaces like that is going to have really strong currents. And it could be pretty dangerous if there's like any rocks that are like slightly hidden by the water, the tide's going in and out. You could like gut the bottom of the boat. It's tricky. You could get through easily, or it could be quite a challenge. Since it's an unfamiliar area, the only way to figure it out would be to either go with the boat or like try poking at it with some really long sticks while you're like hanging from the side, something like that to test the depth.
Okay, I pass this
Just carry
information
it.
to the crew.
Should we just carry it then?
Yes.
But that equates the other problem. Liz is shorter than me. I'm taller than Liz. And the two women are taller than me. They happen to be some of the weaker ones as well. So how are we doing this? Are we just carrying the boat at a 90-degree angle? Basically, or a 45?
Well, I
I'm in
figure
numbers.
if
I'm not
like
weak.
if you carry Liz on your shoulders and then like Liz carries the boat above you, and then the other two help out, it'd be kind of like even. I'm just throwing shade.
I
at
mean,
the short
I
stacks.
mean, you're taking the piss, but that might actually work. It might be what we need here. Alright, let's go on my shoulders. That you two, you're getting it for the back. Well,
Yes,
no, you're
sir.
picking it up from the back. Don't get. No,
Actually,
picking it
no,
up from the
no. I'm not gonna say yes, sir. I'm gonna just show you a middle finger and still go to the back of the boat.
back. There you go. Right. Right, this is how we're doing this. Right, Petra, you better help at the back of the boat. Everyone, if
I'll
you can
do what I
this.
can.
Fine. Listen, by our powers combined, we might move the boat. That's why I say might.
All
Right.
right. So this is going to be a combined strength check. So everybody, go ahead and roll. Actually, you know what?
Oh,
We'll do
boy.
athletics. We'll do athletics.
That's not any better. That's still
Oh.
strength.
Exact fucking same, pal.
Yeah, that is.
HM.
Yeah.
The link for.
Oh, I was so close to 20.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we can
no,
start
Liz.
Let's stop pulling it. You need to push it, pal. Pulling it onto my fucking head, so I'm pushing it up.
Oh, right, my mistake.
Just ain't fucking working.
Alright.
I'll get on your shoulders right now. Hold it.
Well, with Grimbald, Leah, and Sleepy, are you not helping?
I did help. I rolled.
Oh, where's your roll?
Yeah, where did
Do you
you
not
roll?
see it?
Nope.
I saw your die come onto the board, but I don't see
Yeah,
the
I
roll.
rolled 14.
Oh, you're
Minus
on
private
1,
roll?
which would be 13.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't say what.
I'll do it again. Let's see. Well, I got
Oh,
less.
now
It's
it's showing.
fine.
Yeah. So with that, Liz, you're not able to get like a really good grip on account of never having like lifted something on somebody's shoulders before. But yeah, you guys make it. And also we are rejoined by Armatox. So let me get
He was
him
still
all
on the
set
ship as
in.
we were trying to lift, and we accidentally make him fall off the bed and bump his head.
Well, I
It's
am
not
a
fucking
monkey.
robot, not the big, not the trireme.
I am a monkey, so
That'd be perfect.
jumping on the bed and butt my head.
Probably gonna refresh the page for everybody. Unfortunately, I had to zero out Armatox's password because he was having some issues logging in.
Passwords are for bitches.
We're gonna do
anyway.
that super cinematic thing where we start off in one spot, and then as we go, you make little tick lines as we go.
Yes, I was always planning on doing that, and you didn't just give me that brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Boys, if push comes to shove, we're doing that scene out of that fucking the pirates, right? We're gonna just walk under the fucking water with a boat on top of our heads.
There we go. All
Yes,
right.
that's the game plan.
Yeah.
Push comes to shove, we're going submarine.
All right. Are you able to log in, Armatox?
Let me check. No, unless I'm using the wrong website.
Have you clicked the link in the Discord?
That would help. Where is the link?
In technical.
Okay. Ah, there it is. Join in on the right thing.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. One day we'll go a session without tech fuck ups. I
It's
swear.
true. It's true.
No,
Hey.
no. We're not true VTubers if there is no scuff. What are you talking about?
It's true.
I suppose I.
No, let's see.
No scuff. No
Oh,
real
I just.
VTuber.
You're not even a real YouTuber. You're a professional.
How dare you have everything go right?
We
You're
should
a fraud.
we should just be called Scuffed-tubers. Truly.
Absolutely.
We are. What you mean?
Hey, Jim, are you able to see my login stuff or no?
In what sense?
In the Rolling Horizons thing.
I think your password is no password.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I think none of us have passwords.
That's right. Keep forgetting that. I'll just get my avatar and stuff set up, but I'm in now.
Let's go. All right. While you are getting your stuff set up, are you helping the crew out carry the? Actually, since you were missing, let me catch you back up to speed. You guys have found a small little island. you found out that there is a smaller island inside that island. It's Islandception. And on that inner island, there's a little structure of some kind that the crew wants to check out. So they have parked the ship and taken the boat out to the shoreline, and now they got to carry the boat over a little bit of land to get to the inner body of water, and then row that to the inner island. So they're currently lifting the boat over their heads and trying to carry it. Are you giving them a hand with that?
Yes.
Alrighty. Can I roll athletics for you while you are busy getting your stuff set up?
Sure.
Alrighty. A 4. For 6. So, you and Liz were, I'm going to say, like, getting in each other's way a little bit, because Liz also rolled pretty low. But still, overall, you guys did pretty reasonably. So, you're a bit tired. You tripped up a couple times and almost dropped the boat, but you didn't. Feet got stuck in some mud. It was an unpleasant experience, but you've made it over that small little land mass.
Were we basically doing a Pirates of the Caribbean thing?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're looking for. There's a house we see, and we're gonna have a look.
Yeah, so you get...
Because either it's free sleep or it is trouble.
Alright. You can see, now that you're closer, it appears to be some kind of dilapidated small little hut. It's made of stone, and it's kind of collapsing in on itself. There appears to be some stumps and rustling foliage around the foliage. Yeah, that'd be the better way. Rustling foliage around the hut out front.
Okay. Does it look
Oh.
so it doesn't really look like it's inhabited, kind of, right?
Not as far as you can tell.
Any animals?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Right, let's see. What do we have?
All
What
right.
do you have? I see, lad.
So with an 18, you see a number of birds flying around that you'd expect to see. Some different species of sparrow and some gulls. You see, you're a bit far out to catch exactly what it is, but you do see something moving on that inner island.
Okay. Well, of course, I'll point that out to everybody that there's something over there. In that direction. Don't know how big it is, though.
Yeah, it's like roughly medium size in D&D terms. Like, it doesn't appear to be a small animal or creature or whatever it is, but it's not particularly large either.
Is it a person? Is it a thing?
I can't tell. Looks like a creature, but I can't tell.
Well, we'll chalk it up to natural inhabitant and go from there.
Sounds
Are
good.
we near the house? Or remind me, Chim, are we near the house or are we...
You are on the inner shore. Are you boating out to it?
whereabouts is the house?
So
Yeah, if you can mark that for us.
you've kind of got like this inner lake, right?
Yes.
And right about here, there's this like kind of other land mass. Looks like that. You guys are currently here.
Does it look like there's a wee dock there on that landmass from our side? Or
Say what now?
is there does it look like there's a wee, if the house is on there, does it look like there's a wee dock
No.
on there?
It's just sand.
Alright. I sent my
That's-
ninja in the screen and share.
Yeah, let me throw you on there.
Right, I think.
Oh, you're missing the rest of the link.
Oh yeah, I forget it's not.
Yeah, no worries, man. But yeah, so just sand on all sides of that little inner island.
Well, it sounds like we need to get, if we want to get out there, we need to chuck the boat in and get rolling back out there, I guess. If we want to see what's there.
Yep.
All right, you slip it back into the water. Y'all getting in?
Yeah, I'm getting in.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get going.
All right. Start that loading. And
Where's the
you
where's the boat?
arrive, and you see what looks to be a very large stump holding its own arm, is kind of like a shield at the end, and it's got a little club, and it appears to be walking around tending to some different plants around the area.
Oh. Oh, he's a large is he large or is he just
He counts as a medium-sized creature, but he is big for a medium-sized creature.
he's a big boy.
He is a
Okay.
big boy.
As in
Right.
bulky, or he's like 7 feet tall, big.
He's like 7, 8 feet tall, big, and also a little bit bulky. He's like a walking stump.
Gotcha.
Tree boy. Okay.
Right. Well, I don't speak bark.
Bike.
Yeah, I don't speak tree bark, but we'll figure it out.
Yes, I can try to talk to them. Am I flirting or am I trying to start a fight?
Yes.
Talking normally, we'll try that.
So flirting.
No, I mean normally, as in unless you want to try to hump a fucking tree stump. Like,
I mean, it
Just
wouldn't
a
be the first
regular-
time.
This pinches the bridge of her nose.
Oh no.
a regular, who are you, how are you, what are you, what
You
is
can't
this
just
place?
ask a man what he is.
It doesn't look
Grimbald.
like a fucking man, it looks like a walking tree to me.
I'll tell you what a man is. A miserable pile of secrets.
Ah,
Waiting
yes.
for it.
How about
Well, either way, it looks like it's sitting about a house. I could see, the fuck's that blue stuff on the table?
Whoa.
Mr. White!
Also, why are
You'd
the
have to get a little
crabs so
closer.
big? Jesus. Big ass crabs.
Fucking tortoise, you gotta be worried about me.
There-
That's my battle wagon.
There's a joke waiting to be made there, but I'm not going to be the one to make it.
I already made one of these jokes. I'm not doing this time.
It's low hanging fruit for me. But I was not made to be subtle. So who's got crabs?
Anybody
still
who
got
wants
that
to
image.
grab one.
They're as big as lists.
It's true.
We can ride it. We can have a little crab horse thing.
I know,
You're the druid. If anybody's gonna have a crab horse, it's gonna be you.
I'm gonna crush them if I step on them. What are you talking about?
Listen, all I'm
That's
saying is
fair.
I just pictured these three, that stupid fucking crab dance video, you know the one. I just pictured these three fucking doing that.
All right,
Vibing
leave it up.
with the 10-foot starfish in the fucking water there.
Leave it up to me, guys. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. Don't worry. I'm charming and
Yeah, I know.
irresponsible. I mean irresistible.
Well, you are irresponsible, definitely.
Irresistible. We misspoke. We misspoke.
Yeah, that was
Fine,
the
as
one
long
we
as
were
he doesn't
going for.
offer her a contract,
Yes,
he's fine.
yes. So I'll just start moving kind of towards him, and once I feel like I'm in like line of sight, almost, I'll try to like give a friendly wave of my hand.
He looks up, kind of tilts his head over at you, and you hear sound like.
What? Oh. What did he do?
You told me to come get him because he's been crying.
Okay.
Oh, it's not your bad. I just.
Oh wait, baby. Sorry, guys. Sleepy doggo.
You're good. You're good.
So
you,
he makes big bark noises. Got it.
Yeah, he makes big bark noises. Not bark like a dog, bark like a tree.
I was gonna ask,
That's
what would happen if I barked at him like a dog?
Who knows?
It's
Anything
very on
could happen.
brand.
I'm gonna lean over to Grimbald. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna try to speak his language. And I'm
Speaking of which, Petra, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common and Dwarvish.
Alrighty.
So
Actually,
probably nothing that.
Yes.
You do understand what he's saying, because you speak Sylvan. He says, "Who are you?"
This will approach and work as translator. She's not good with words, but she can translate for people that are good with words.
Meanwhile, Sleepy, while Liz is approaching, were you going to bark like a dog?
Yes, absolutely.
Do we get to
Bark,
hear
bark.
bark? Let's go.
Confusion.
Yeah, bark.
Bark.
Look at
I don't
bark.
currently have a dog here to do that. So
Okay.
my dog has been taken away as he was being a sad, whiny baby for no reason.
No.
it's
His
all
needs had all been
good.
taken care of, but his mom wasn't letting him sit in her lap. So
That is a
end of
need.
the world. End of the world.
It's true. It's true.
I'm absolutely abusive.
I do have to side with the doggo here. Sorry.
fucking course.
He also doesn't like it when I smoke weed, so he was also probably upset about that.
Hey,
not
demonetize.
Listen,
shit.
right?
What?
If we
I'm
had
not there yet
anything-
anyway.
Not that.
if
Yeah,
we
not
had
that there's any
anything
risk of that.
monetizable, but-
Legal here.
Yeah, it's not Twitch.
Aye, but the thing is, right? We've not had a single thing that would be monetizable anyway. If we randomly just dropping the word "cunt" into a sentence without realizing it, like,
Yeah.
it's on brand. It's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't fucking matter.
That's not even a PG-13 kind of thing where you get one F-bomb. It's like, nope. You're
Oh
immediately
no,
out
we're
of
well
it.
past one.
Yeah.
We're well past one.
Also,
That's why I'm gonna do Twitch, because they don't mind as much.
Armatox, did you
Sure.
close your browser that you had the ninja up on? 'Cause your thing disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I did. I sent you a DM with my new link.
Gotcha. Let me take care of that.
Still trying to find a way to where it actually moves, but
Alright. And there you go. Now you're back. And so yeah, you guys are. Oh, I'm getting some feedback from somebody.
Hmm?
Imagine.
Ooh.
is it might be me?
Don't
Is it-
know.
Because I don't hear it, so I'm wondering. If
Yeah, I don't hear it either.
What we're hearing?
Oh, you're hearing
I do
YouTube?
see a big black square where it says camera, though.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. That's just all of the off-screen stuff.
Hey, Jim, do
Camera.
you have the YouTube thing on?
I have it up in terms of studio, but
I can hear everyone on fucking stream if that's what you're asking. You can fucking see everyone as well.
Yeah, 'cause I hear everybody normal.
nope, not that.
Aye, there's a lot of echo, Jim. If you unmute it.
See if it's taking it from a couple different captures or something.
Yes.
Trying to figure out where the audio is coming from. All right,
To
hold for
scuffed
technical.
horizons, everyone.
Yeah.
All right, I think. No. The fuck is that echo coming from? Coming from OBS? Nope. Nope. Hold please for technical difficulties. Again. We are back. Okay. Actually, let's switch to the battle map for this one. Alright, we are back. Technical difficulties have been solved. So, yes, you do a bark bark. The tree man looks at you and tilts his head again. And Liz, you have now arrived. Hello, small one. Does anybody else speak Sylvan? Nope. Very different language. I will say, Leah, you probably recognize that it is Sylvan, but you don't understand it, given your background.
What brings you here?
So, what do you say?
She should stay away from the Feywild.
He goes and rustles around with some bushes over here.
I do not know what artifacts, but other human things inside building. No plants, so I don't care. You are welcome to look.
Ah, we should throw Tink out. Also, you know who... Well, actually, let me check. Is she... Yes, she knows Sylvan. Yeah. He's saying rude shit about you. Well, technically, I was speaking about the tree man. Do trees have genders? That's a good question. Yeah, let's go with that. Meanwhile, as you look inside, this place is a bit of a wreck. Go ahead and give me a perception check. And what you doing? Yeah, we can do investigation. It'll take you a few minutes. Yeah, with the 16, you can find the remains of a couple of bottles. Looks like they might have been potions of some kind, but it's been a while. There is a chest that has been smashed open. Also looks pretty old. The metal on it looks really rusty. There are two maps. One with a large red X on it. It appears to be a map of the Sea of Sorrows with Bainham and Sangad as well. And the other map you don't recognize, but appears to be an island chain of 4 islands. You also find a canteen containing some kind of liquid, and you find you find 27 gold in a pouch that was hidden in the broken chest. Uh, you also see a door right here. Those were the shattered remains of the bottles. Yeah, yeah. There's like shards of colored glass, essentially. Looks like they had residue on one side, but they've been here long enough that it's hard to discern what it might be. Yeah. Let's call that Navigator's Tools check. Uh, yeah, let's call it just a flat int. Otherwise, it'd be an int at disadvantage. So 13. So the islands displayed looks like on the first map, the one with the red X looks like it might be referencing either Velmir or Tel Athel, 2 islands a ways to the east of Bermuda, off one of the northern shores of Bermuda. Or sorry, off one of the northern shores of Bainham. As for the other, it is a little bit tricky to tell what it might be. It could be I hate it when maps don't let me click or drag. It could be A set of islands in the Hesian Reef. It could be some of the islands in the Augsha Sway, and potentially Salisbury Isles. You would need to get a little bit more information to tell which is which. All right. Indeed.
I have aged very well.
That gets translated.
I am not your paternal figure. I am a treekin, whereas you are some kind of man thing.
Liz, you and also Tink, which Tink will relay to you, Petra, hear your tree friend over there shout out to say hi to Gloomglower for him. Alright, you're checking for traps? Go ahead and give me a investigation check. You can. Let's call that. Are you just catching with your hands? Call it an athletics check. And you are very sure there are no traps. Can't quite get it. It's a little rusty. Your tools keep getting a little stuck. Oh, yes, my bad, my bad. With that, yes, you capture. Let's go with 2 crabs, and then the third one pinches your finger real hard. Yes. Alrighty, a 24. You pop that sucker wide open. You see some kind of backpack and 50-foot rope. Of note, it seems a lot cleaner and less decrepit in here. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. There were some people here. 7 to 10 cycles of the sun.
Absolutely. Uh, or you've already checked for traps at the door. Ah, yes. That'd be another investigation. You don't think there are any traps? Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. She goes around the corner, and you told her to keep going until she reaches her max distance. All right. She goes there and then comes back. Let me check a thing. All right. So, you command it to move, and you can kind of see some light puffs of air, like dust, as it makes its way down the stairs, and then eventually it comes back. It is not capable of speech. It is not intelligent really at all. Specifically, it is mindless. Also, it is invisible. You Yeah, you see the backpack's flaps kind of like all fly open, like somebody is just feeling around in it and moving it all about, and then it gets put back down. It is a full explorer's pack. That is a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, a water skin, and 50 feet of hempen rope. They are. Alrighty. And yeah, and then there was another 50 feet of hempen rope right there. You grabbing that as well? Alrighty. You guys continue down the stairs? Absolutely. All right. Fair enough. All right. Let me check something real quick. All right. Pretty quickly as you come around the bend of these stairs, you see some dead bodies and some wicked-looking plants. Indeed. Oh! No, desktop audio is captured. You're not muted. No, but it is also not capturing the Discord now for some reason. Delicious. Indeed. Alright. No? What the fuck? The heck? What about... Good Lord in heaven. Alright. More technical difficulties. We will be right back.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wah, 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 wah.
At least we know it's only been the last 20 or so minutes, it's not been the entire stream. Because we had the opposite issue, we were hearing ourselves twice.
Alrighty. Yay, Scuff. We are back.
I'm gonna ask Les if they can come with me to the plant to check it out.
I want to check out the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Can I ask
Yeah.
a quick question about these plants? Are they fucking moving or are they rooted in the ground?
They currently are not moving. Although I am going to pause you for a second as a thing doesn't appear to be going.
Getting
No, it's-
double audio.
We're getting double audio now.
Oh no.
Is there two mixer thingies now?
Is it two mixture thingies now?
All of the Scuff.
Like an echo.
How about now? We getting a double capture still, or is it all good?
Are we echoing now?
I don't think we are. Possibly not.
No.
No, we're not.
Okay, cool.
I don't think.
Ah, great.
And back over here, and that would be why.
He's saying it's still there.
I don't fucking hear it unless Christian's taking the piss. Yeah, yeah, because it's fine, Christian. I can hear it.
Nah,
Oh, wait, did you
boy.
have it open twice,
You
maybe?
had it in the second window. You fucking idiot.
You know what? So long
I've
as it
done that
works,
before.
I am happy with that.
I've done that before, so.
It's fine. Thank you for letting us know anyway.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right. So, with all the tech stuff taken care of, yes. So there are 3 dead bodies. There are some plants that you can see, and they do not currently appear to be moving, except for.
The game is still paused. I mean, it's that stream hasn't caught up yet. Is all.
Oh, gotcha.
These guys seem to be moving. They step over here, kind of crunch on the bodies, moving up to you guys. This would also be a good time to ask, what order are you guys in coming down these stairs?
Unseen Servant would be ahead of everybody else.
It's coming in fast,
Uh,
'cause
I'll be going behind Grimbald just because I really want to punch him and I'm trying to find an opportunity.
Jesus.
It's gonna be great
I'll be
when I've
behind
got.
Leah.
It's gonna be great when I hook you even harder.
All right, who is behind the unseen servant?
I'm
It's
assuming
gonna
it's
be me.
Grimbled.
All right. So let's
And I'm
switch
just
this out a little
staring
bit.
blood-faced eyes behind him.
Somehow matched the face to the fucking mirror. Oh. Well, that looks fucking grim.
I don't know how you did that. Like maybe. Anyway.
I'm gonna ask the guys if we can try to keep these plants somewhat intact, because I'd like to take a look at them.
I'm looking at the fucking corpses left here, and I'm looking at these plants. If they so much as fucking move, they're getting set on fire.
All right. So,
I could just use them later, but you know.
who is behind Leah?
I would be
I will
behind
be.
Leah.
All right. Who is behind Petra?
Okay, I guess I'll be behind Petra then.
All right. That
Enjoy the
means
view.
Aki, you are in the back.
Yeah, I was coming in last because I was hunting some crabs.
That makes sense.
So you have crabs now?
Yeah, I can give them to you.
No, thank you. You can keep them.
All right. I'll give them to Des to cook them later.
All right.
We can always share some crabs together.
So you see this guy approaching you guys. What are you doing?
Can I look at the plants from a distance and go, what are these?
Wait,
Oh,
which
I
guy?
don't see any of them, so.
Yeah, everything is
okay.
black and white for me.
I don't
Ah,
see anything.
that would be because most of you do not have dark
Line of sight.
vision. It is quite
we
dark
do.
in here.
I have dark vision, I just don't have line of sight. There's
True,
a wall
true.
here.
There is I
Yeah.
see very
Pretty sure I
well,
have
and I
dark
see.
vision. Yeah, I have dark vision.
So you should see people, Petra.
Yeah, I see people.
Yeah, you
It's
saw this guy.
black and gray, but I do see them.
Which vision
Don't
enabled.
don't tieflings have dark vision as well?
All right.
I believe so, yeah.
Aye.
I think we all have dark vision, but
Yeah, you've
Basically,
got
we
dark
still haven't
vision,
set.
Leah.
Yeah, but everything is still black and white. It's fine. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna feel like I'm in the 80s or something.
Yeah, that is what dark vision does. You only
Okay.
see in black and white, and specifically, it ups the level of darkness one. So if it was complete darkness, which it is down here currently, then you see it as low light. If it's low light, you see it as, or dim light. If you see it as dim light, then you see it as normal light.
I see.
So, yeah, you see this little guy rustling up to you. Leah, you and Tink here, different brand of Sylvan. More invaders.
Wait, what?
Here's Sylvan. Who speaks Sylvan?
Tink and
Liss.
Liz. Yeah.
Yeah, Tink and Liss.
Mm-hmm.
So, question, Jim.
Yes.
What are these? Can I make a?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
I can't see anything right now, so I can't help you guys out at all.
That's fine. Can get some nature.
Yeah.
14.
Oh, you do have dark vision. Yeah, you've got dark vision. You just can't see any of the guys.
Yeah, because the wall's there at the moment.
Yeah. So with a 14, they're not terribly uncommon. You see, it is a. Make sure I get the name right, because I was messing it up earlier.
So maybe we shouldn't tell the tree guy that these are down here.
Shouldn't or should?
We should not,
Why not?
because
Yeah, needle blight.
we're killing.
A what?
Needle blight.
Oh, that
But-
doesn't sound fucking great. Needle blight.
Indeed. What first appeared to be plants growing out of the ground, you recognize to be a pseudo-humanoid-looking plant creature known as a needle blight.
Is that what that is?
So what
What
this
that?
is.
Okay.
For
that's what that is. What is that?
You're not sure with a 14.
Anyone speak? Fuck. Do we hear just rattling then? I assume.
Yeah, like you hear think a lot of thorns and leaves rubbing over each other very rapidly.
Anyone understand this? Yes? No?
We don't have a wizard in the party.
Tink, do you know what they're saying?
Yes, they're saying asking if you're more invaders.
No, we're friends. We're friends.
But that's so boring.
We're lovers.
I'll take it. I don't think that's entirely appropriate.
What did they say, Tink?
They don't need pollinating.
Ah. Well, what do they need?
Seen enough to know where this is going.
Ugh.
And she speaks in Sylvan. Hears back. Nothing really. They're quite happy as it is. Maybe some fresh meat.
Fresh meat? Like crabs? We just got a bunch of crabs. I look at Aki.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
what's he
crabs
saying?
would do.
Oh, Aki, may I see your crabs for a moment?
Oh my
Sure.
god.
Raising.
How many
Yeah,
crabs do you give me?
I only have 2 crabs, so the same for cooking later. But
Do you give me both?
yeah, I give you both.
Fantastic. I'm glad that you gave me both. I would eat them.
Yeah, they kind of all swarm
Actually, no.
over.
I would give them to my unseen servant. My
Yeah.
unseen servant can deliver them.
Unseen servant delivers them.
Yep.
They
And
just kind of
I would
all.
have Tink let them know an offering from us to you as friends or lovers, your choice.
Yeah, I think you just let them know we're gonna have a mooch about it, if that's alright. If we can have a wee mooch.
Yeah, they just kind of go over, and you see bits of crab flying around as they they don't really eat the crab so much as like smear it all over themselves.
Hmm.
You know what?
As a matter of fact, looking a little closer, you think that maybe that's not the only organic substance that they have smeared all over themselves.
Probably the corpses in front of us. Well,
Interesting.
we're doing that. Let's have a wee mooch about then. Can I have a look? Can we see what is on these 3 fine gentlemen here?
You can. They appear to be just incredibly torn up corpses of, hard to tell with the ripped up clothes. But
I'll yell over to Grimbald, loot the corpse!
The corpse squire. I'm going to look for anything valuable and loot it.
I was gonna tell Petra if it helps, maybe we can tell them that these 3 were also sacrifices before we came to this island.
Ah, yes, it's brilliant. Tink, let them know that the 3 before them were also our doing, our gift to them.
Alrighty.
If need be, we can provide more.
That's getting dark.
Not saying we were well, but
They say thank you?
Mike.
And I would instruct Tink to say, yes, you see, friends. Friends bring food. You wouldn't want to hurt your friends.
So, Grimbald, you're not squeamish, right?
No, not really.
Alrighty,
Give
because
us a constitution check.
any kind of stuff like that you're going to be looting around in here is going to be touching rotted people flesh.
That's fine. I can...
Also on that note, go ahead
dungeon
and give
delving.
me a perception check.
13.
Alrighty, you reach your hands in. Go ahead and give me a... we'll call it Constitution saving throw.
Lovely.
While he's doing that, I'll also instruct my unseen servant to loot one of the other bodies near him.
Ugh, not good.
Alright.
11.
You take 6 piercing damage as you're fiddling around in these pockets. Your hand is stabbed multiple times and then up your arm with these needles. Upon closer inspection, these corpses appear to be seeded with the next generation of needle blight.
Oh boy.
But
Everybody's got to procreate, you know?
Right, well, use... No, that's fine.
you find 18 silver between the 3 of them.
Love to see it.
Fuck's sake. Right, that's fine. Bastards. I'm going to use my bonus action to get my just some temp HP, Jim.
Alrighty.
That's just a class per level. And I'm going to... I see tools. I see
You
schematics.
see tools, you see schematics, you see an unlit lantern.
I'm going to have a mooch about here, as it seems like.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at it. The rest of you can come down the fucking stairs as well, by the way. I'm a bit lonely down here.
I'm gonna come to you. I may enjoy seeing you get into a fight, but I also want to help.
I kind of missed what happened, evidently. So
I actually can't move, apparently. Oh, there I am. I'm going to... I don't see my servant anymore, by the way, Jim.
A servant is right where you left it, in the middle of a feeding frenzy.
Right under this
Oh,
guy.
sorry. It's hard to tell because everything's in black and white for me for some reason.
I'm going to...
That is because it's dark, and you're using dark vision.
Do any
Oh,
of you
good
have a
point.
light, perchance?
There's an unlit lantern.
Sure, I'll light the lantern.
Also, you guys have torches, I assume.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
look, if anyone's just got the spell, but if you've got a lit torch, it'll work.
I'm just having my servant go around and I told her to pick up anything shiny. So she's investigating over here, kind of.
Alrighty. So she's investigating over there.
can I ask, was it Tink?
Mm-hmm.
If she can ask the plants if I can extract for scientific purposes later any DNA, I guess you can say.
You can ask Ching for whatever you want. Whether or not she will listen to you is a completely different story.
I asked Tink if she could tell that to the plants.
Extract what exactly?
Just something that is usable that I can manipulate for my future use.
I'm gonna whisper to Tink. I'm gonna say, I think he wants what they use to pollinate, and then I'll giggle. How lewd.
If you want.
Really, I'm trying to get see if there's any type of poison or anything like that that I can extract from them.
So what is this, Jim? What tools, schematics, and other funny bollocks is there?
Yeah, looking closely at it, give me an investigation check.
Sure thing. Investigation. That's a 21.
Hell yes. Well, the schematics and papers you see there appear to be something about the layout of this building. You haven't really explored a lot of it yet, but it gives you a good idea, and has notes of hidden passages.
Hey, I'll be taking that with me.
Do I notice that he found that?
I mean, I don't think he's being very like.
I'm not hiding it. I'm
Yeah.
holding it, looking at it, going, hey.
I'm gonna just snatch it from your hands. I don't give a
Hey,
shit.
don't fucking rip it.
Then just give it to me, fucker.
Well, can you read a fucking map?
I don't need to read it. As long as you don't have it, I'm happy.
That's not how that works.
I'll yell over to them. I'll say, "Oi, you two, stop fighting! Clearly, I'm the one in the room that reads maps the best."
Tink
Well,
comes
read
back
the
over
fucking
and
map then.
says, they say he's not appropriate for pollination.
Ah, yes, I understand that, Tink. I wouldn't want to pollinate him either. Tink and I just laugh like a couple of mean girls in high school.
I can.
Uh,
Leah, read the map or give it to Petra then.
I'll find a way to extract some points somewhere.
Can I try to read it? Actually, I wanna be a dick. I wanna try to
Sure.
read it.
I would, if you asked me, I would allow. Like, I'm not gonna keep it from you guys, and you're always nice to me. So as long as you're not rude as you're asking, I don't mind.
Yeah, I would approach to you and I would do a little bow and say, "My dear Captain, may I try to read the map for a sec?"
Absolutely, my darling. Absolutely. And I'll just toss it to you.
Yeah. Okay, what do I need to roll now? Because I want to try to read it actually.
I mean, you don't really need to roll anything. You just look at the map. It shows you a layout, and it has a note about the storage area is hidden as per usual.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that info. I will give the map. No, actually, I will reach out to hold Petra's hand. I will kiss it slightly and place the map in her hand, turning her around and going back to annoying Grimbald.
Love it.
So, Liz, as you explore down here, you see a large storage area full of boxes, full of who knows what, and
Boxes.
another unlit lantern right around here. And also, Petra,
Yes.
your unseen servant returns carrying a large load of random pieces of metal, some glass, and what appears to be a broken, like a dented, kind of damaged, polished mirror. Like the metal kind, not the glass kind.
Gotcha. So a bunch of useless shit because I told her to just pick up shiny things.
Yep.
Noted.
You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'd be fucking smart for this. Sure, I'm going to take the lantern with me.
Okay.
It is recessed into the wall. You can attempt to break it off if you'd like.
No, it'll fucking stay there. I'm not setting this place on fire. I see that bag with coal written on it. I'll just light a fucking... No, I won't actually. Actually, no, hang on. Barrel, alcohol. What's in here, Jim?
I was about to ask, what's in this barrel down here?
Well, let's see. Let's start with Grimbald. So Grimbald, you want to tap the barrel?
How about get a wee twist and we'll see.
Yeah.
What liquid is in it?
So are you just letting it flow on the floor, or do you have something you're catching it in?
Right. Oh, I've got a wee fucking. Do I have a mug?
There's pitchers and stuff like that around. You could see.
Aye, but you seen the state of this fucking place. I'm not drinking needles. Let's fucking.
Maybe you should.
I'll pour just the tiniest bit onto my hand.
It smells pungent. Go ahead and give me let's call it either a nature or a history check. Your choice.
Oh.
History.
Interesting.
20.
This is
What the
whale
hell?
oil.
This is whale oil. Well, this is highly flammable.
Yeah.
Whale.
Oh,
I avoided that joke.
Yeah, no one light any fires in here, please.
What was
I
that?
look at you
For the love of gods, don't. This is whale oil. If you want
Sorry,
to go
what
up
was
in a
that?
great
Liz
ball
says
of
lighting a cigarette.
I fucking don't. There's whale oil in here. If you want it all blow up and die, fucking be my guest.
While he was doing that, Liz, similarly, did you go ahead and tap that keg down there?
Yeah.
All right.
You do a gasoline dance?
Yeah. Did you put the you just let it drip on your hand as well?
Yeah, just the hand.
It smells like fine spirits.
Let's go.
If you would like to know the
Okay.
specific kind, call it a history check.
Man, what have they been making down here?
In whale oil whiskey,
That's
mate.
cute. Not great.
Yeah, not super.
Uh,
Not a big whiskey drinker.
It's
I-
booze.
Whale oil
I can
whiskey.
redeem myself. Mental note for that on the way back through.
Right.
Future
That whale
headquarters.
oil can come in very handy later, actually. Keep that in mind.
This is a
Hey.
gob of her word. The crew deserves their alcohol for getting us through that storm.
Leah, have you read the map yet?
We can always what's it called?
I've looked over the map
Make
at this point,
more-
yeah.
Let's start armor talks. What are you saying?
I was just saying we can always make more. Keep it here and just keep making more. Make this our temporary base.
And then, Leah, are you responding to Grimbald?
To
You
him
read the map
saying that
yet?
I'm just gonna give him a middle finger for that. Wait, responding to the alcohol that he found.
No, so it was Liz that found the alcohol. He was asking if you had read the map yet.
Oh yeah. I just respond with the middle finger instead. Of course, dumbass.
And then,
Well, where's the hidden passages then?
Yeah, I'm gonna just walk past him and point to one, from what I remember on the map.
it did not give you a specific location. It just said the usual places near the storage.
I would
Stowage.
I would ask Tink at the mention of making this our home base. I would say, Tink,
Yeah.
how do you feel about the other inhabitants of this room? Not our party. I know how you think about them, and I'll laugh very loudly and boisterously. Ha 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 ha. But do you think that this is a room that we could revisit? Do you think that our friends over there that we're trying to be friendly with could perhaps be unfriendly? Do you think that perhaps we should be unfriendly first?
Well, they do remind me of home. That said, it's up to you. To be honest, I think they could be persuaded to, what was that they said back in Bermuda? One with the ship, one with the crew.
Ah, yes, they could be useful.
It has been a minute, so to remind you guys, your ship does still have a lot of thorns covering the hull.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was still attached to it.
Interesting. Okay.
And similar thorns, I guess, to these guys.
A little different, but thorny nonetheless. Just like the lot of
Live
you,
on it.
very thorny.
Yeah.
I'd rather they didn't kill the fucking crew. Right, let's just investigate this place. That's just a barrel of death.
I'm just coming up as a player. I'm coming up with plant ideas that we can use with this alcohol.
What is down here, Mr. Chim?
Petra is currently fighting off the urge to, now that we've discovered that one of the containers is whale oil, to turn it over in this room with plants, drop a torch into it, and sing Dame Mas Gasolina.
It would be
And twerk, obviously.
if you are in range to drop the torch, that might be a dangerous proposition. But to
Oh,
answer
no,
your...
I wouldn't. My unseen servant would be.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Grimbald,
currently fighting the urge.
see another lantern. You see
Alright.
a lot of stowage, just a lot of barrels, a lot of boxes, full of who knows
well.
fucking what.
Gonna flick the lantern on.
Alrighty.
Well,
And Liz, what have you been up to down here?
Checking out chests. 'Cause there
Alrighty.
is one here I see, and then one here it looks like.
Yeah. So the chests that you have interacted with, as you've had a little bit of time, you've spotted one there, and one there. They all appear to be locked. I'll say if you've had time to try to pick one if you have some thieves' tools.
Yeah, let's see here. Where are you? There you are.
Which one you going for?
Let's go with the tiny one first.
Alrighty. Alright. You pop that
Nice.
sucker wide open. You appear to have that's not quite right. Let's go with that. Oh, that was a good roll. Alright, you have found 949 gold worth of gems, one of which appears to be a diamond worth at least 500 gold.
Jesus.
Hey. Components.
Into a bag of holding you go. So let's see here. Add.
And I'm glad we don't have wizards because they'd be taking up all the gems.
Yeah, the other gems appear to be garnets and sapphires and a few others.
And how much did you say that was?
949 gold worth. I can get you the specific gems in a little bit.
Alright.
Actually, do warlocks need ingredients like wizards do?
Depends on the
Depends on
spell.
the spell.
Depends.
Okay. And then if Chim actually follows that or not.
Yeah, if you have a spell that has listed component, then you gotta have the components. If you have certain ingredients, the way it works, you have vocal, somatic, and material components. Vocal means you have to be able to speak. It doesn't matter what language you say it in, it's more of like a words of power kind of thing. For somatic, that's making like hand motions, like big sweeping, like think Fantasia 2000 Mickey Mouse kind of like hand kind of dealios. And then material components are a little bit tricky. If they have a listed component, then you need to either have it or a spellcasting focus. A spellcasting focus can take the place of any material component that does not have a listed price. So like molasses or a feather, for example. You could have a spellcasting focus for your appropriate class, and it would do the trick. If it's a material component with a listed price comparison, for example, a diamond worth at least 500 gold, then you would need to have the diamond worth at least 500 gold, and a spellcasting focus could not take its place.
Mm. I think that's a bit different than Pathfinder.
Is that a lantern, Chin?
That is.
I'm a slut for light. Turn it on.
Alrighty.
I'd like to be
Ooh.
following Grimbald at this time, if that's alright, Chim.
Yeah, sure.
Is that another chest?
He's down here. Yep.
I see many chests. Right, well, when did Liz open?
I opened the tiny one up here.
Oh, I'm looking at this fucking big in here.
Mm-hmm. It is locked.
Might I try opening it?
You may.
Oh. 23.
Nice.
You pop that sucker wide open. Inside,
Okay.
you see a variety of clothes. As you sift through them, it appears that they are disguises for a bunch of different areas. If you would
Sniff
like
of
more
berries.
information, you can roll for it. But at the very least, you know that it is a bunch of different clothes.
Okay, what would you like me to roll information?
Call that a history, just for your general knowledge of the different areas.
Oh
You
man.
have no
Oh,
clue, man.
Nine. Ah, well, you know what? There's a
Yeesh.
variety. There's a menagerie of them, we'll say. Yeah, there's a variety.
But you know what?
And the fuck.
You think that corset would look good on you.
Hell yeah. And the lot in the bag. Just. What would I even fucking type this as? Bag of disguises? Chest of disguises.
That works.
Don't forget to send me
For
Chest
the
disguise.
first chest, by the way, if you kept the chest, or that's a good question. Did you keep the chest, or did you just throw in the gems?
I just put the gems in the bag. I didn't keep the chest.
All right, so the gems are gonna weigh. Call it. It keeps track of things in kilograms, right? Or is it pounds?
Pounds.
Alrighty, so that'll be about 30 pounds of gems.
You guys ever think about wrapping two bag of holdings together?
If I wanted to die, yeah.
It's inside out.
And the second chest is going to be more like call it about 50 pounds for the chest and the clothes.
Fine.
Meanwhile, while you guys have been doing that, Leah and Petra, what have you been up to?
Parodying songs to the flavor of D&D in my mind.
Understandable.
Meanwhile, Grimbald has gone over into the corner.
Actually, I want to check these 3 barrels over here.
Yeah.
I see it.
You popping them open?
Yeah, I just want to see if it's anything's inside or if there's like a door.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Let's go with
Which one was the 14?
well, with the 6, it's easy enough, kind of like pushing them to feel that they've got weight to them. You've been around this kind of stuff enough to know that, yeah, like they probably have something in them.
Okay. Because I know this place, there's no like doors that are visible. So.
Leah, what are you up to?
I am just exploring. Actually, you know what? No. So Petra is doing nothing right now, right? Question
Me?
mark? Yeah. I can't. Well, wait. Actually, can I?
Would you like to actually know what I'm doing?
Like, I would like to know what Petra is doing.
I am watching the trees feast on crabs and wondering still if I should set everything on fire.
You see a dangerous glint in her eye.
Yes.
I'm gonna come up to her from behind because I see that she's taking
Ooh.
pot. I'm gonna slide my hand across her back to her shoulder and just whisper slightly in her ear, "What are you thinking about?"
I would be like, well, I'm not sure if these things can be trusted, and we were talking about making this our home base, but Tink says that perhaps they could be useful. Gosh, I'm not gonna lie, I can't stop thinking about setting the room on fire while twerking.
Hmm.
What a mental
So
image.
I'm gonna respond with a little smile and say, "Well, I'm fine with you doing one of those."
Fire it is!
I'll give her a little booty pop and smile.
As gets set on fire afterwards.
So, meanwhile, Liz, I assume you've got your eye set on this third chest?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Well, while certain other people have their eyes on other chests, I am interested in the monetary
Yeah.
chest.
Alright.
Fuck's sake.
Trying to pop this one open?
Yep. Fingers crossed.
Alright. You hear click click as you don't quite get the tumblers right. And I will need a dexterity saving throw.
Interesting.
That's a 1,
Oh,
Squire.
Jesus Christ. Second one of the session, let's go. Oh,
You take 16 piercing damage. And give me a constitution saving throw.
oh boy. Can't wait for another nat 1 here. Oh,
I
look at
mean,
that.
fucking careful chance and fate like that, lad. You ask and you shall receive, mate.
You successfully
Just
shake
nothing.
the feeling off of check. I don't know. Let you know if I see anything. But you feel some poison take root in your system.
Tasty.
Oh, might be Tomo. Tomo's saying their internet is having issues.
Gotcha.
But yes, you successfully.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, there we go.
That's who it is.
You do successfully shake off the poison, though.
Nice.
Oh. Did you at least get the chest open?
Not quite. Ready for round 2?
Let's go.
Would you like a hand? I'm
I'll
nowhere
take
fucking near you,
assistance.
but I'm nowhere fucking near you, but it was the offer, Squire.
I'll call out for you.
Hold on, my ass over.
Might be something better than just some clothes in this.
Listen, mate, it looked fucking fabulous. Where are you? There you are, you're fucking tucked away. How the fuck did you even notice that?
Because I was. Then I'll just point silently to the keg.
Say no more, right.
Which, since it was recently opened, you can smell. This is definitely going to be familiar to you. This is some wonderful dwarven ale from the reaches of Thoradun.
Dwarven ale, that's what it is. Good find.
Or not, sorry, not dwarven ale, dwarven spirits.
Spirit's even fucking stronger. Right, let's get his chest open.
Alright.
I'll
Would
give
that-
you the health action.
Would that put the hair on your chest or take it off?
Yes.
That was another fucking 1 in there, by the way. Holy
Yeah,
Jesus.
right.
So, yeah, you kind of like start to get in, and Grimbald looks up. Oh no, you got your tools upside down. And with the 16, you successfully pop it open and find a chest full of alchemy supplies.
Thank Welcome. Also, Tomo's internet is maybe dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
coming in and out.
Mm-hmm. I figure we'll keep it, letting you guys explore for a bit. And, you know, if anything too crazy happens, then we can wait and see if we can get
Think
Tomo
not.
back on.
Yeah.
I want to spend time just popping open all the fucking barrels, crates, and other bollocks as well, because there's still be stuff in all of them.
I'll
I'm
be
assuming you
having.
mean specifically alchemist supplies and not like any ingredients or anything.
Oh yeah, there's ingredients. I will send you a list.
All right.
I'll be having my unseen servant. I would instruct her to go around, and she has to stay within 60 feet of me. So if
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually walk. I'll start walking around, say like this way. I'm gonna tell
Oh.
the others that I'm gonna explore a bit.
I'll just shout out. Oh, by the way, there's a staircase that goes further down.
Let me see. She's gonna be kind of coming with me a little bit. Right now, I'm mostly looking to see if there's any like doors or anything. Oh yeah, so I found the staircase.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go like down or anything. I'm mostly trying to see if there's any doors that I want her to like open so that I don't have to do it.
Oh, I didn't notice the staircase.
Let's see.
So I'll put
Alright.
that.
I would come back and I'd let the party know that after a cursory glance, it looks like the room to the here, I'll come back up here, to the right of us. So directly right of where I'm standing leads in a circle and wraps around to the room to the south of us, and that it seems the only path ahead is a set of stairs downward that are on the lower right hand side.
Actually, Liz,
Yes.
go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. Not great.
Yeah, man, it sure is like. I don't know, is it the wind, the waves above you? I don't know,
The wafting.
some kind of sound.
Just a little bit of that dwarven spirits getting a
Mm,
little bit of effect in there.
intoxicating.
I'm gonna sit on the box here, chilling, waiting for everybody
Alrighty.
down here.
Yeah, I see you.
I'm gonna put the chest of the alchemy supplies over next to the barrel so that we can pick those both back up on our way back to the ship.
Absolutely. Alright,
Hang on,
Grimbald, what?
I'm just gonna give me a drink real quick. Be right back.
Alrighty. Grimbald, what you up to?
I wouldn't mind spending a little bit more time just. I want to check. Look, I don't know how long this will take. I want to check what's in the crates, what's in barrel. You know, like just go around generally check shit because we've got all the chests and that.
Mm-hmm.
But I generally want to make sure like what's in, say, over here. With more tools and a water skin, I see.
Do you have
What's?
a crowbar?
Yes, I do actually.
Alright, then easily enough, you are able to determine that the contents are very varied. You see, there are furs, there are other clothes, less specific sets, and more like just a bunch of different, like, of the same shirt and different, like, same pants, like that kind of stuff. You see, there are raw leathers. There's a few that are just filled with spices. Some have food that's since gone a little rotten. There's a couple filled with hardtack. Just a variety of trade goods.
Well, the spices would sell quite well. I'll keep that in mind. What's this anyway? Is that just more same
Yeah.
bollocks? Can I make just to not pester too much. Can I make one check, see if I can find any of these secret fucking compartments that apparently was talked about in the map?
Yeah, where are you looking?
We can just in my area currently. We'll start there and we'll work our way around because I've not got it. Didn't really get a good look at the map.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check.
That is dog shit.
You don't see anything around here.
Petra, whereabouts are these fucking secret rooms?
I would open up the map and I would say, well, it just says the usual spots by the supplies.
The whole fucking room then.
Perhaps. I would ask Tink for some assistance and see if she can spy anything that maybe we are missing, as she is such a brilliant and beautiful being.
Well, you always know what to say. So she flies and flits around. That's odd. Kind of.
What's it, Tink?
Doop 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 doop. I think I hear something.
Oh, what does it sound like?
Scratching?
Interesting. Like a nice head scratch, like head scratches, or like scratching on the walls, like scratching nails on chalkboard.
Yeah, more like that one.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate. And where do you hear it coming from?
I can't tell. Somewhere along this stretch of wall.
All right, I would relate to
not
the party.
me.
I'd say, hey guys, I think we ought to investigate down here a bit, to the south. And I would come down.
Right. This place is just full of trade goods and a bunch of other stuff, so there's value here. Let's look everywhere else first of all.
I'm gonna search a little bit. I'm gonna search on the walls. I'm also gonna have my unseen servant, my unseen servant's good for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have her in here, and I'm gonna instruct her anything on the wall that looks like a lever or a button or anything that is seemingly like sticking out of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I would like her to touch. And while I instruct her to do that, I would just be taking like a cursory glance, and see if I can notice anything. Would you like would that be a perception check, or would that be something else?
Let's call it investigation.
Investigation. Fantastic. Not fantastic. Just kind of average.
Yeah, you can't really see anything, but you're pretty sure this section of wall is clear.
Do I hear the noise? With that roll, do I hear the noise that Tink was referring to?
You take a second to stop and just listen. Give me a perception check.
Let's see.
Do good.
I did average.
You hear it. It sounds like, again, to kind of track Tink's thing, it's somewhere in like this vicinity.
Okay.
It's hard to pin it down exactly.
Can I just walk down here, Jim?
You can.
Nothing else down here.
You can walk down there, yeah.
Just another storage. It looks like.
I'm back.
Yeah, good to have you back.
Welcome.
Yeah, sorry your internet's been giving you issues.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just
It
need
was
to
that-
set everything up.
It was that hard twerk slap that cut through it.
Exactly.
Also,
Did you
your
see
screen share died.
Yeah, I'm making one again.
Gotcha.
Wait, everything died.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's always poop.
I see
Yeah.
this down here.
Yeah, it seems this area is not used quite as much.
Gotcha. What
But,
about this chest here? Is that anything?
yeah, there's a chest there. Also, there appears to be another lantern right there.
Gotcha. Can I turn that on before I do the chest?
You can.
Here you go. I sent you the thing.
Yeah.
I don't have any thieves tools, so can I just like try bashing it? I guess.
You can. That will
What would
be. Do you have a crowbar?
I do not.
In that case, what are you using to bash it with?
I was just gonna try my hand.
Alright, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Just strength.
Yeah.
Ability, right?
It'll be like attributes, click strength.
Nope.
You smash it with your hands, and it's so hard, it hurts your hands a little bit, and you take 1 bashing damage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, your hands kind of swell up a little. You're like, ah, that hurt.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I think there's a chest here, but I can't get it open.
I'll have a look.
Also, Grimbald, give me a perception check.
Yeah, I was gonna say that as well. This just fucking stinks of room run about here. It's just perfect width.
You do hear some kind of scratching sound from around this section of wall.
Kinky.
Speaking from experience, yeah.
Is anything happening as my unseen servant is going around touching things?
It doesn't seem to be triggering anything, no.
Okay.
Right, hang on. I'll shout. I'll go on and fucking.
Okay,
In
so
a
what
sec,
happened
Nicky.
exactly?
Just looting stuff.
Okay.
Liz. Got another
Yeah.
chest in here. You want to give us a hand?
Sure.
Also, I found a door. A hidden one. Yeah. Scratching. Right, a chest is down here. Hidden. Look at scratchings for that wall. Right. You want to do it, or you want me to do it?
I will be the one giving the help action this time.
Very well.
Yeah, and I turned on that lantern, by the way. It wasn't lit.
That'll be good. Nice and light. Cheers for your help.
Yeah! You pop that sucker wide
go.
open.
It helps to
Okay,
have tools.
Tools of the trade. Don't ask me what that trade is, though.
No, it's not fisting, that's for sure.
You don't know that for certain.
Well, I mean, have you seen how I fight? Those are the other tools of the trade.
But yeah, you pop it wide open.
What do we have?
You see 3 books.
Interesting.
The first
Well,
one
let's see.
is leather clad with old pages. The other has kind of a more traditional binding. And the third has kind of flimsy hand-stitched binding.
They're all empty.
Well, let's gently have a look at them.
All right. So you open the first one with the leather binding, and all of the pages are blank.
Interesting. It's a diary. I'm not there, so this is just random commentary from above.
Right. Okay. So empty book.
The second book is labeled Account of the Betrayer
Yeah, go
and involvements of ancient dynasties.
Out of the betrayer.
I will post it.
Yeah, please do, so I can add it to my inventory. I'll be giving that a good read, because I know exactly who it fucking applies to.
Also, are these actually manacles here?
Give me just a sec.
I know that sometimes it's just stock stuff, so I wanted to make sure before I.
Oh,
That'll
it's
be a
'cause they're
very
still
good read.
selected.
Alright, and what is of the third book?
You mean Chim doesn't make all of his own maps from scratch?
What? Alright. Yes, those are manacles.
I'm going to take those. Never know when you're going to need a pair.
Indeed. So,
What are you gonna do later?
Don't tell Petra. What's the third book?
the third book you would recognize because of your current training in navigation tools that it appears to be a bunch of different chartings of known routes and smaller, lesser known currents between different ports in Sangad and a couple in the southern Sea of Sorrows.
Okay, so just shit to make us sail faster.
Yeah, it appears to be basically a navigator's journal.
Okay, I'll add that to the list. And then the blank book that I fucking highlight out is just blank. Could be like invisible ink. I bet you. Nah. There's book. Right, and then I'll just add blank book as well.
While you guys have been doing that, Leah and Petra, if you would be willing to give me both a couple more perception checks.
Sure.
Ooh, okay. Sick.
Or you can do one with advantage between the two of you, whichever you prefer.
I don't really care.
Why don't we do it with? Why don't you roll with advantage? We'll say that I'm assisting you.
Okay, perception we send. Let's go.
Nice.
Nat 20. There's definitely the sound of clawing behind these boxes.
Ooh, let's go search it out. I think you and me will be into that anyways.
I'm not sure that I can lift those.
It's
And
fine, I can kick them out.
Well, I can have my unseen servant move some of the stuff. They don't have like a huge amount of strength, but they have a strength of 2, which between me, it, and you, we should easily be able to do.
Yeah, one of you guys give me a strength check with advantage.
That should be
Let's go.
you. My strength is
Wait, ability check or saving throw?
barely
Ability
stronger
check.
than Tink, for reference. And Tink is like a tiny creature. Oh no.
Yeah,
You
you
are also
you
not
get it like an
stronger.
inch over.
All right, I'll say Daddy's here, and I'll try. Do I get advantage since my unseen servant is helping me?
I was saying that was with all three of you together.
Oh, damn. Let's try again, guys.
Uh, We'll
door
jump back
locked?
over to the lads for just a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Is what locked?
The door.
What door?
You said this was a door. Right here.
I didn't say there was a
Scratching.
door. I said you heard
So
scratching.
Scratching.
Okay.
I just said it was a door. It was a fucking door. It's a fucking portal somewhere. Can I look for a mechanism to maneuver the wall?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
What was that roll?
17.
With a 17, you see. You don't find a mechanism, but you do see that there is a gap in the stone behind those boxes right there that doesn't line up.
Hey, I'll have a look. I'll have a look at that mysterious loose brick.
It's a little hard to trace all of it. It's a little bit blocked, but it feels like the outline of a door, like an archway.
Behind this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll start moving that shit out the road.
That'll be let's call it athletics. Probably should have said that for the ladies.
Everyone, Liz, can you help me help you?
Yeah, can we give him advantage?
Oh, give a list of
Yeah.
help action.
All right. Let's go.
I
Oh,
just
wait,
imagine
athletics.
like all of these like people twice your size are just like, you're the strong one, and you just like roll up your sleeves and you're just fucking like gobbo swole.
Hell yeah.
Roll up my already short sleeves.
Reminds me of
Thanks, mate.
I hope that I freaking. Okay, good. I didn't.
With a 15, you successfully move it out of the way. And
Strong gobbo.
yeah, you push open this like wooden door that has been cleverly painted to resemble the stone beside it.
Right, before we go down, get everyone
Yeah,
else.
I'm gonna go and get the other two, and
While you're doing a walk, Petra, if you'd like to give me an athletics check with advantage.
Boy,
Athletics? We said okay. It was different before, but okay.
I didn't do it.
Not terrible.
With the 12, you also get your door open. And
once I get to the stairs, I'm gonna call out, "Hey, we found a tunnel."
a very emaciated-looking, large, strange dog creature jumps out and just kind of jumps on top of you.
Be
He looks very tired and just kind of like rests his head on your shoulder.
scratch him behind the ear. Oh, poor baby.
Ooh, well, he's not looking very healthy. I didn't suspect they'd have any of his kind here.
Tink, what can I do to help him? The poor baby.
Well, feed him. He's
Oh,
clearly
but
starving.
I already gave the crabs to the creatures in the other room. Damn. I mean, I have rations.
You do get around, don't you?
I'll just grab some of my rations and say, I wish I had something better for you, boy. And I'll just like hand feed him some rations.
He just kind of nibbles slowly at it. Meanwhile, Liz, you pop around the corner to see this all going on.
Oh,
Now you got 2 pets to take care of.
Aww.
So,
Oh, is that 3?
do I recognize this species?
Are we good?
give me a nature check. So that's what your vision should have been set to. But we're good now. With the 21, that is a blink dog.
Oh. Okay,
Good
so I know
boy.
both in and out of character now. Okay.
It's a good boy.
It's a good boy.
Yeah, it's a good boy.
Meanwhile, Grimbald, you appear to have found a hidden little series of dugout caves.
Okay, where the fuck are they?
I think he went to go get them, or she went to go get them.
Right, fuck it, let's just go at it, you and me. How bad can it? Oh, it's another good boy that's dead in there.
Indeed.
How can I put a torch around me, Jim?
Do you have a torch in your inventory?
actually, good question. I don't think I really have anything because of my past.
I will just light a fucking torch.
Alrighty.
I've got plenty.
You light a torch.
You know, considering I picked up another one, I've got like fucking 20 of the things.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
There you are.
You really just see like a guy with clothes.
There's
So-
a dead doggo in here.
A bird kind of flutters over and flies up onto your shoulder.
Hi.
Kind of like pecks at you. A little uncomfortably hard.
Hey, no, don't nip.
Kind of like turns his head.
Hold my arm out so we can walk a little bit further away from my face, it feels like. Where's it looking at?
It is. Everything would be in your bag of holding. Give me a nature check.
Sure thing. Am I blind? There it is. 16.
Bird appears very hungry as well. And also, after kind of like biting at your clothes.
Fine. I'll give it a little bit of food. I've got something here because there's plenty of hardtack in here anyway. You said
I'll
was-
also
you said
say
was
with the
alright.
16, you're aware hardtack would be terrible for birds.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, what do I have that's bird feed?
I mean, if you have rations, then like
Oh,
any kind of
fucking
dried
give it
meat
some
would be
rations.
fine.
Yeah, I'll give it some rations then. Alright, pal. Right, don't fucking peck my face off here.
The amount of salt in a ration. Whew.
Fucking the amount of salt in meat, it's fine.
So it chokes down some of the meat, and then it bites on your shirt a little bit, and like pulls it, and then like hops off, and kind of, it looks like it doesn't quite have the strength to fly, but it like flaps its wings as it kind of hops over here.
Yeah. What's that actually? I'll see where the bird's going first. Fuck it. Hey pal, I'm coming, don't worry.
You hear a very weak.
Hey pal, hello.
Oh
I'm gonna look at
boy.
the bird. I'm gonna put my arm out for the bird to hop back on my shoulder if it feels like, 'cause it's clearly fucking got some smarts.
It hops back onto your shoulder.
Alright, get me here, pal. Get me here.
Are these stairs?
They are.
It's like, hey, can you hear us?
You can hear them.
To the three up there.
To us,
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. What's up? We have a pet now, by the way.
Well, we've got two more then.
Apparently we
Oh,
Down
yeah.
here, there's cages.
I'll turn to Leah and I'll say, what should we name him?
Ooh.
I'll
Wait,
get the
what
dogs something
weapon
to
do
eat
we
as well.
Oh, sorry, Toma, I couldn't hear that.
What pen do we have?
That's a good question.
I'm close enough that I heard the question, I assume. So
Uh,
I'll
It's a
tell them.
doggo. It's a doggo. I don't know what
doggo.
they have. But
How
what,
about Mr. Stinky?
Mr. Stinky?
Yeah.
I'll look at the dog and I'll say, how do you feel about being called Mr. Stinky? I think he likes it? Question mark. I'll say, aren't you the druid? Ask him.
Fine, I'll ask him, but he will be preferred to be called. And if he prefers Mr. Stinky, because it does stink a lot.
I mean, you could actually probably ask the dog, by the way. For
Uh,
the record.
I definitely am trying. How do I do that?
You gotta
I'm
go into your
actually-
spells. See if you have speak with animals.
Spells. Where spell book prepared. No, I
With
have
speak with
someone
animals,
decent
do you
on
have to have a common language?
No, I don't have it.
Damn.
I'll feed this dog as well.
Okay. So we're gonna go the human tactic. We're gonna just throw out names, and the reaction of the dog will be determined.
Ah,
What he
yes.
said. Yes, exactly.
That sounds good. What about I run through all of the names that are in no particularly order, potentially canonical to characters that my character would know if my character was a character that wasn't in our D&D campaign and was a character based off of characters that
about
isn't in our
Max?
D campaign.
God.
And I would see how the dog reacts to the name Rufio. Does the dog like it?
Ruff.
How about Max?
Max.
Ruff.
How about
Shmee. How do you feel about Shmee?
how about Spot? Do you like Spot? No. How about Peter?
Why don't we be super meta? Are you, in fact, a good girl instead of a good boy? What about Nana?
In fact, is a good girl.
Uh-huh.
How about
Nana's kind of meta. I like Nana, but
yeah.
how does the good girl feel about it?
How about Moonlight or like Moon or Star or
So,
We'd
Tink
also
speaks
just call
up.
you darling.
Tink speaks up. You know, blink dogs can speak Sylvan. Well, understand Sylvan, right?
Oh. Well, Tink, why don't you ask it what its name is?
Tink does a little magic swirl, casts a spell, speaks in Sylvan. I don't know, something vaguely, oh, what is the name of that small, well, something vaguely Welsh. I cannot fucking speak tonight.
Welsh. So
Welsh.
fucking gibberish then.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
With a
Uh,
lot of
Tink,
thiths and just, weird sounds.
Can you ask him if there, or can you ask her if there's anything we can call her that's perhaps a little bit easier for us to say?
Well, she's speaking Sylvan, so it sounds Sylvan, is what I was going for. But, Bleak Dog replies, and then Tink turns, back to you and says, she says her name is Keithia.
Keithia. All right, I'll look at her and I'll say, Keithia?
Ruff.
okay, I'm just gonna call it K because I cannot bother.
That's fair.
Keithia, yes, good girl. And I'll give her some like gentle butt pats because she looks kind of malnourished.
Hmm.
Plus, I'm really weak anyway, so it's not like I would hurt her. No vigorous butt patting here.
Indeed.
Ask her if she knows the orc and the tiefling.
She knows what?
An orc
the
or a
orc and-
tiefling.
An orc or a tiefling?
Yeah.
I hear this through the walls from a vague voice far away from me. I'll say, why don't we keep wait, what the fuck's her name? How do I pronounce that?
Kithia.
Kithia.
Just
Yeah,
call it K.
Kithia.
I'll say, Kithia, why don't you come with us? Come with us. I have more rations.
Ruff.
All right. So I'll be walking, and every couple of steps, here, girl, come here, girl, and I'll just like pat my thigh.
She blinks over to you.
Beautiful.
Blinks
so
back
I'm
over
gonna
to
head
you.
over to the other.
Use this doggo then. Use this pup.
This one
Make
is a
my
good
way.
boy, as opposed to a good girl. This is a good boy.
Hiya, pal. Give me it.
He is
Come
too
on.
weak to walk on his own.
Right. I'll give him a bit of food.
And you can see a very large amount of chewed up rat corpses.
That's what you've been eating, huh? Right.
At least we'll know they'll be useful on the ship.
Aki, do you want to try helping the dog out?
Try to see if it'll let me pick it up.
I'll let you buy.
It could not resist if it wanted to.
Okay. I will pick it up then.
All
I
right.
don't
Another one.
like this, Chim. The poor babies.
As well as
How
one dead in
dare
a
you.
cage.
How
Uh,
dare you? Oh my god.
How dare I what?
The poor babies. We're just making our way, by the way.
Making our way downtown.
Oh, we just came at the one fucking.
Making a way where?
I guess it's
Yeah.
back
To the others. Although I think I
Oh.
got lost.
I think I already here. I already
See,
see
you
You
them
go
all
all
here.
the way around?
Yeah, you've went all the way around.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Where do I
literally see
go?
them here.
You,
You just
Go back.
you just see us stick our heads out as we turn around.
yeah.
Return.
How,
Mission, abort mission.
What's the easiest way?
Here.
Through the cave would have been.
Hey guys, we found a dog down here.
Yeah, I found
We
him.
have a dog as well. Her name is Kithia.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
was
found-
literally
What is
It's
your
second
dog's
guessing.
name? Oh wait, I can have Tink ask it. Tink, can you go ask the dog what its name is?
Found a bird as well.
Now, where's the uno segundo por favor? Why is it not popping up? Oh, that's why. Maybe.
Also, we found some dead rat corpses. If you guys want
Let's
that.
do you.
Oh, that's probably what they've been eating. It's
Why would
10,
we
what
want
did
that?
the tree
This
man
poor
upstairs say? 10
baby.
days? 10 days, roughly?
Tink takes a look. Oh, that's not a blink dog. To the other dog, who is. Let me
Oh.
bring that dog
He's-
up. Boop.
Still in the cave. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, I'm holding on to the dog.
Is it just a regular dog?
It
It's
is
a bit shiny
not.
for a regular dog.
It is a little bit shiny, yes.
It's a bit of a good coat on them, not gonna lie.
Looking at both the others, Tink says, "Well, that would be a Valinar hound, and that would be a Valinar hawk.
That means very little to me.
Oh, they're both
The
fey creatures.
differences.
But they already are belonging to someone.
I don't know.
We saw something else dead down there. Maybe that was their owners.
Well, whomever is not taking care of these good boys and girls deserves to be brought to justice.
And I'm just in the background, just like, yeah.
Given the names, by the way, Armatox, you would, or Aki, you would know that it was just having passed by it. It appeared that the lock to the cage had been kind of rusted, closed, and couldn't be opened. And there was a looked like the starved body of another Valinar hound.
Okay.
At the mention of whoever left them here getting punished, Liz is kind of just gonna look back up the stairs to where the corpses were and just under her breath go, I think they already were.
Oh, you
No, I
think
don't
those
know.
were the owners? Interesting.
Thing, so you tried to. So did you talk to this dog here previously?
Oh, this good girl? Yeah, her name is
Yeah.
Kithia.
If
She's
Kithia
a very good
understands
girl.
us, do the other two understand us then?
The dog
Well,
weakly
Kithia
raises its head,
understands
and the hawk kind of bats your head with its wing.
So yes.
Seemingly.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm just gonna put my arm. Can you just nod real quick if you understand me?
Kind of like bobs its head forward and back.
That's a yes in my books.
It's the dog I'm holding if it can understand me as well.
Kind of weakly nods its head.
Right. Well,
Should we give this one some water or something to eat?
There was a water. There was a water skin. There's fucking hundreds of stuff in here. We can get maybe. We can scrounge some stuff up. I'm gonna look to the bird. Were those your owners up there? Like 3 people?
It kind of spreads
you
its
didn't get to-
wings and like does like a kind of waffling motion with its wings.
So no,
Kind of.
Be right
sort of. Okay. Would you like to come with us?
Head bobs.
At that, I'll look at the bird and I'll say, yes, you can be one of our pets. We'll adopt all of you.
Kind of
Welcome.
looks at you a little shrewdly, and then gives you like a short.
I'll look at the party. I'll say, gosh, the only thing I love more than women is doggos.
Well, let's
I
take
can
them
turn
with
into a
us.
dog. Wink, wink.
They clearly. Well, oh. Well, keep in mind as well. They are quite clearly smart. If they can understand us, they
They're-
are very,
they're
especially if they're
brilliant.
fake creatures. They're very sentient creatures.
Yes, they're brilliant. Why wouldn't we want to take them under our wing? Why wouldn't we want to care for them?
Yeah, but don't treat them like your normal house dog, is what I'm saying. They're clearly quite smart if they can understand us. Like,
I'll
Conversational.
I'll go to like rub Kithia's belly and I'll say, "Oh yeah, you wouldn't want me to treat you like a house dog, would you? Would you? Oh, that's so terrible, isn't it? Big mean ladies coming and giving you food and belly rubs. Oh, you hate it. I can tell you hate it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh." And then I'll just look at Grimbald and I'll be like, "You see, it's fine.
smart arse. Fine. Right, that seems to be...
A doggo is a doggo."
Tell me your somewhere.
Right, well, doesn't seem to be too much else in here.
You guys
Yeah,
have found pretty much everything.
Can we go through and look for... So, see the generic stuff we looked at?
Mhm.
Jim, what was there? And give me a rundown, because I want to go through and check everything, see... Because you said there was trade goods and all the other bollocks, but...
Indeed.
Yeah, give me the rundown. We're taking the Dwarven Spirit,
Mm-hmm.
100%.
The
You
alchemist
found
supplies.
the clothes. You found the gems. You found the alchemist supplies. You found the books. You found a whole bunch of whale oil. There was the spices. There were a bunch of tools, like farming equipment. Thing of carpenter supplies.
Yes,
A
we're
bunch
taking
of
them.
wood.
Useful.
We're taking them, we're taking the wood.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff. Is there anything in particular that you were looking for?
Carpenter supplies, we'll take them. We'll take some wood, because we need that for the ship. We'll take the ale. I'm not... Is there any, like... See what I mean? Like a small barrel, or just small container.
A ton of them.
Perfect. Are they full or empty?
Pretty much everything has stuff in it, but you could just dump it out.
Ah, well, I want to know what's in it before I think about that. What
I
would
mean,
be
the
in-
small chest here is empty now.
Is it waterproof though, or is it whale
Uh,
oil proof?
I doubt it.
Yeah, so I want to take some of that with us. Highly flammable material. That sounds like if a big boat gets too close, that sounds like a bomb.
Some of these kegs have just like farming equipment, like tools, things like trowels, hose, stuff like that. So you could just dump those out and recap
Hose?
it.
Let's also take the loot. Music is good for morale.
Hang on. Is that a guard day there? What's that?
Looks like
Is that
bellows.
bellows? It looked like it from the corner. Aye. Well, you can take that then. We'll have a. If that's just farming equipment, we'll toss the farming equipment, and we'll. Does the barrel look liquid proof?
Reasonably. It maybe wouldn't last like a ton of time just floating out in the ocean, but It could, withstand some rain and the occasional splash of water against it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a way we can. Well, it's a way to transport some whale oil. That's very helpful.
Hey, champ, can I do a nature check on the dog that I'm holding?
You can.
Oh, cool. There's also a skillet down here.
Always that chance. I'm not really good at nature, but.
And what you trying to do?
Just to see if I can identify anything about it, know what it is.
Yeah, Tink mentioned earlier that it is a Valerian hawk and a Valerian dog, or hound specifically. Other than that, it appears incredibly malnourished and weak. You can tell it's got a couple of scars as well.
Yeah, I just haven't wouldn't have heard Valerian anywhere.
So whether or not you would have heard it would have been a history check.
Okay. Sure.
Do we have a sheet
But yeah, we'll do history.
that has like what stuff we have on the ship?
We can put one together.
Yeah,
Yeah, do
because
that.
I see a tea kettle here, a skillet here.
Yeah,
whale
let's get a
oil,
note of.
some of the
Let's get a
chest.
note of all the shit we want to take.
Mm-hmm.
That way we don't have to individually fill out our inventories with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Aye, we know what we can keep on the boat.
Let's take care of that kind of fun stuff during downtime. I'm gonna say, like, even if you guys head out now, you'll have had time to gather what you want, and we can take care of that during downtime, so we don't get bogged down in the details now.
Were both of these
well,
chests
I'll
already
actually-
looked into?
I don't think that one was.
Oh,
We've done that one.
I will save you some time and say that you have found all of the interesting shit.
Okay.
There's,
Alright.
moderately interesting shit left, but like the kind of low-level mundane materials, that kind of stuff.
Like the tea kettle and the skillet, which are just cooking stuff.
Or like the shit my unseen servant brought me.
Yeah. That kind of stuff. Stuff you can sell, or potentially use, but I'll put together a spreadsheet for you guys so you know what is in here.
Oh no,
price
guys,
of-
don't start yawning.
What's the prices of spice these days?
Depends on the spice and how much you got.
Well, we seem to have a lot here. What kind of
Nobody runs
spice?
spice in these parts.
You got
Okay, what kind of
a
spice
bunch
do
of
you have?
turmeric, you got some paprika, you got some pepper, you got
How much does
some
that sell for at these
coriander. You probably have I'm gonna save time and just say I'll get back to you for the weight value of it. So I'd have to look a few things up for how much would fit in a barrel.
We're going back and forth with shit. That's the thing.
But like a good number of gold.
Okay.
I have a moderately important question.
Yes.
Is there large amounts of metal? Mostly a large dish type of metal, because putting together some place that we can actually cook stuff from would be nice.
Yeah. I mean, given all the trade goods, yeah, there's metal dishware.
Well, I was thinking
A wok
an
or
area to
something.
actually hold the wood or charcoal or whatever that we're doing, so that we can put whatever else over top of the metal.
Oh, to make a kitchen kind of thing on?
Yeah, because obviously lighting a fire just straight on the wooden floorboards of a ship, not exactly the best idea.
Good point.
I would say yes and no. There's enough metal to make something like that, but you would need access to a forge, which there's not one here. That's the type of thing you'd probably have to get ordered.
That's why I was specifically wondering if there was any large dish types. Okay, gotcha.
Here's the question.
You mean like to contain a fire, or to like, because you've seen the skillets and stuff.
To make a sort of fire pit.
Nothing like that really.
Okay.
Can I petition us for like a 5-minute bio break?
Yeah. Well, actually, if we unless you have any other quick questions, I was thinking this would be a relatively good place to break for tonight.
Oh,
My
that works
only
too.
question would be, is there anything here we can use to upgrade the ship in any way?
A couple of ways.
Okay, what kind of material would we have at our disposal, and what would be the capability to upgrade the ship?
I mean, you could make a more in-depth kitchenette kind of area. Making like a safer fire pit would be very tricky given what you have access to, but you could do you could make an unsafe fire pit kind of thing.
Rather
You
not.
could, yeah, you could have a, more of like a preparation area than you currently have. Let's see, you don't really have the materials to install a mast or like the capability, like a shipyard kind of deal.
Yeah.
It just
Could
varies
probably
depending
take
on
the
like what
fabric
you're.
for future use, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'll put together a list of the stuff here, and then you, based off of the list, if there's a thing that you would like to try, then we can cover that next time.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much my only question.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Actually, asked Tink if Tink knows what these creatures eat.
Just normal food.
Okay, nothing special.
Yeah, nothing too special. The bird's gonna require mostly a meat diet. The dogs can kind of eat mostly whatever.
Well, how I see it is that when we get outside, because the bird can understand me, I'll say, right, it'll take us a bit to move some of the stuff. If you want to go and see if you can hunt any small fowl or anything like that, if you think it's
Yeah.
safe, feel free. You just come back to us.
It kind of flaps its wings and shakes its head. Based off what you saw in the cave earlier, it does not have
can't
the.
fly yet.
Mhm.
Right. Are you weak, or is your wing actually fucked?
It kind of bobs its head when you say weak.
Alright, well, rest up. We'll probably be here a few days anyway for transporting a bunch of stuff. Rest up, I'll let you hunt for a wee bit. Gotta keep the instincts.
Yeah. And the tree man kind of waves at you as you guys head out, taking whatever supplies you wish with you. You get loaded onto the ship, and that is where we will end tonight. If the picture will load in for the... Okay, there we go. Thank you so much for anybody that was watching us. We greatly appreciate you, and we will see you here next week about 5:15 Eastern Standard. Much love, and have a great night, guys.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Goodbye.